money. Who loves money? We're in the right place. Right. But first, we're going to get into some money, and we're going to get into entrepreneurship, all right? So we're going to get to know you, get to know us. But first, let's do some introductions. First,
Hello everyone, my name is Dewan Neal. I am an attorney. I work for Morgan Stanley on Wall Street. I am a co-director of the Leadership Council for the World of Money. I teach a financial ethics course during the Summer Institute. I am extremely excited to be here with you all today, and I'm hoping that you guys have some fantastic takeaways about entrepreneurship right here in Senegal.
My name is Sean Kennedy. I'm a real estate investor. I'm also in the entertainment world. I own bars, nightclubs, and restaurants. And I also produce national content.
Good afternoon. My name is Roosevelt Donat. I'm an attorney. I have my own law firm. My law firm helps individuals in land use and development situations. We also advise politicians nationally and locally. I own real estate, and I'm a real estate investor as well.
Bonjour à tous. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
Très bien.
Je me sens tellement excitée d'être ici avec vous, vraiment, parce que je ne sais pas même comment je peux expliquer pour vous, parce que c'est vraiment une passion pour nous, pour éduquer en finance. Et je peux vous dire que, est-ce que vous pouvez me promettre quelque chose? Deux choses. Vous pouvez?
Ouais.
Deux choses? Bon, ok. Est-ce que vous pouvez, je veux que vous apportez beaucoup d'énergie. Et comme je veux aussi que vous pouvez me poser beaucoup de questions, parce que c'est un environnement où vous pouvez poser plein de questions, nous sommes là pour ça. Et en plus, je veux que quelqu'un, de chaque personne, va partager l'information avec quelqu'un d'autre, s'il vous plaît. Parce que ce principe de chaque personne va parler avec une autre personne, c'est comme ça, on va partager cette information avec la communauté. Donc, est-ce que vous pouvez me promettre cela? Oui. Vous êtes prêts? Ok, bon, merci. Je m'appelle Michel, je suis de Trinidad et Tobago. J'habite maintenant à New York et je travaille sur Wall Street. Je travaille aussi sur Wall Street avec Joanne. Et je suis tellement excitée d'être ici avec vous pour partager l'information sur la littérature financière. Ce que je peux vous dire, c'est que c'est très important d'avoir cette éducation. Même quoi que ce soit tes intérêts, tes circonstances, il faut savoir comment gérer ton argent pour avoir la richesse. Bon, donc je suis tellement contente encore. Et est-ce que vous êtes prêtes? Oui. Oui. Yes. Mais il n'y a pas d'énergie, ça. Vous êtes prêtes? Oui. Bon, je vous passe à Sabrina et on va parler tout le temps. Merci. Merci.
That don't speak French. Right, like, I think she just said her name is Tanisha.
Okay, so you all said that you love money, right? What is money?
It's paper.
It's paper? Is that money? So what is money? I love the answer. What's money?
It's a paper that has value. Yeah.
Okay, so
Not that kind of value.
10 million SIFA. So that means I have 10 million SIFA because I put the value on it, right? Right? Yes.
It's an object that helps us survive.
Love that. I want to hear everyone who has their hand up. I want to hear from. Yes? And then I'm coming back to you. Keep your hands up. Say again?
It's a paper made with value, made by the bank.
Oh, you brought up that nasty word, the bank. Yes. Did you have your hand up?
It's a means of exchange.
What?
It's a means of exchange.
Means of exchange. Yes. Who else had their hand up in the back row? Yes.
Money is any item that is generally accepted as...
Louder?
Money is any item that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services.
This is the world of money up there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Who else had their hand? Yes.
It's what you use to live.
Yes. Who else said that? Yes. And then I'm coming, oh, sorry, I'm coming back to you. Yes, go ahead.
It's the valuable paper that human beings use in their everyday life to survive and to buy anything they need.
Yes, and?
It's what makes the world go.
Oh, that is the truth. Who else had their hand up? Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm coming to you. Yes.
It's an item, a valuable item of financial exchange.
Yes.
It's like a piece of paper that represents physical, like gold or something that we use to buy stuff in exchange.
Yes, yes.
It's the start of a business.
Yeah, you gotta do that. So, all of you were right. Give yourselves a hand for that. So this is what the dictionary says. The dictionary says, and you can write this down, money is a currency used for the exchange of goods and services. Money is a currency that you use for the exchange of goods and services. You go to the store, you want to buy bread, you give them the money, then you get the bread. And no matter if you're in Senegal, if you're in South Africa, if you're in America, who said money makes the world go round? Who said that? Who said that? Everywhere in the world, you have to deal with money, okay? But who wants to be rich? Okay, so who wants to be wealthy? Wait. What's the difference? What's the difference?
I think rich is like the money.
I'm coming to you both.
I think rich is like the money itself. And wealthy, it includes houses, every property that you own.
Thank you. Yes?
That's basically what I was about to say. Like this money, rich is when you have like the numbers you got, the money you have, and wealthy is like the property you have. Your children, your lands, like person that does not cash for you.
Which is rich and which is wealthy?
Rich is when you wealthy is when you own property.
Okay. Go ahead.
To me, wealthy is to be able to satisfy your own needs, and to be rich is to have a lot of what he's saying, like real estate and money, bank accounts, cars.
Okay. Anyone else? Difference between rich, because everyone said, I want to be rich. And then when I said, who wants to be wealthy? Maybe I want that. Yes.
Rich means to only have a lot of money, and wealthy means to have goods and money.
Okay.
I think like wealth is like you have abundance, and like the rich is like rich. You could be rich in anything. It could be money or knowledge or something. So I think they kind of relate.
So if I give you 10 million SIFA, are you rich or wealthy?
I'm wealthy.
Rich. You're rich? Why aren't you wealthy?
Because you could have that money, but in other points you might not have a house, and you know.
Okay, so here's the definition between rich and wealthy, and then you decide which one you want to, or you determine to become. Rich is, I give you 10 million, 20 million, 100 million CFA right now, and everyone's happy. Wealthy is, you have 100 million CFA, and your children's children have that wealth as well, have that money as well. So it's not just you, and you being here at the IQRA Bilingual Academy, say again? That you are being taught how to have all the skills so that you can build wealth. So it's not about you just being successful, it's about your children. When you think of wealthy people in the world, and open your packets, and Mr. Neal's going to take you through it, they have built wealth through not just I'm rich, Because the question is, well, what about your family and your children's children's children? In America, it's a lot of focus on get rich quick, you know. But most, and there's in Senegal, there's such a thing as a lottery. Yeah. Okay. So in Senegal, there's a lottery. In America, there's a lottery. And you see people, I won $20 million. But most of them lose that money within 5 years. Why? Why?
They don't know how to use it.
Ah! That's it. That's it. It's like a firecracker. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with it. And their first impulse is to do what? Spend. Spend. But wealthy people, their first impulse is to do what?
Invest.
Yes! Oh my God. That's it. That's it. So when you're, you get money, you earn money, and you create your businesses and everything, and the first thing you say is, I have to go spend everything. That's what consumers do. Oh my gosh, what is that word? What is a consumer? What's a consumer? Consumer, yes.
It's someone that buys something to use it for his needs.
Yeah, just buy. You hear it on the radio, buy. Consumers, do they, if I buy 10 of these, is that how I accumulate wealth? No. Will the owner of Epson be very excited that I bought 10 of those projectors? Yeah, right? But will I personally benefit in terms of wealth by purchasing 10? I just have 10, that's it. And sometimes you'll see where people have all these clothes and all of these shoes and all of these purses and all these cars, but none of it has any value. That's how much you spent for it because you saw a commercial. What's a commercial?
It's advertisement.
It's advertisement. For the purpose of what?
To convince
You
to buy.
to spend your money to make other people rich. Isn't that great? Aren't you so excited that you're making other people rich? But don't you want to be that other person?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, your ability to do that depends on how you start thinking. I'm loving what I'm hearing. But Mr. Neal's going to take you through. Open your packets and Mr. Neal will guide you. Let's get more about it.
Well, before you open the package, I just want everybody to take about 5 seconds. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes, 5 seconds. And what I want you to do is take that 5 seconds. If I can see your eyes aren't closed. Right? Take that 5 seconds and I want you to think of somebody that's rich. Think of somebody that's rich. Anybody. Okay? Now open your eyes. By a show of hands, raise your hand if you thought of somebody that was rich. Who did you think of? Donald Trump. Who did you think of? Bill Gates. Who did you think of? Say it again? Elon Musk. Beyonce. Bill Gates. Say it again? Lucy. Okay. Stephen Curry. In the back. Warren Buffett. Michael Jordan. Mark Zuckerberg. Steve Jobs. Okay. So we've heard about a number of rich people. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to take the packet out, and I want you to find the staple pamphlet that looks like this here. Very important document. It's titled The Most Promising Young African Entrepreneurs. Now, before we get into some of this material, I want to ask another question. Can you become rich or wealthy working for someone else? No. Be honest now. Is it possible? Right? Is it possible?
Yes.
Who says yes? Raise your hand. That you can become rich or wealthy by working for someone else. Okay. Who thinks that you have to work for yourself to become rich or wealthy? Okay. I would argue against both points. Who thinks there's a higher probability of becoming wealthy if in fact you work for yourself? Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. So what I want someone to do, I need someone to tell me about the first person listed on this list? I just want you to read. Is that a hand? And I apologize, because what I was doing is I introduce yourself. So again, I apologize. When I select you, please introduce yourself. Tell me your grade? Tell me your grade and your age if at all possible.
My name is Nadine. I'm in grade 8.
Okay. Please, tell me about the first person listed here. Don't read it in French though.
Ghanaian Aloysius Attack, 27, founded for Merlin, a Ghanaian software company and social enterprise in 2013. Merlin builds technologies to connect rural customers to information, financial services and supply chains, with an emphasis on smallholder farmers.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So does he work for somebody?
No.
He doesn't work for anybody, does he?
No.
But he's created jobs for other people, correct?
Yes.
Okay, somebody tell me about the next person. In the back. Yes.
My name is Fatu. I'm in grade 10.
Pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Gloria Michelle Otinye Muga, Kenyan founder of Recourse for Kenya Consultants Limited, a fast-growing professional human resources services firm in Nairobi, Kenya. She started the firm with $2,000 of her savings, and within the last 4 years, she has grown the company into a 400,000 annual revenues business with 19 employees.
Again, does she work for anyone?
No.
Has she provided jobs for others?
Yes.
Okay. Please. You know how to paper? You know what? You either? You know what? That's my fault. I was supposed to discuss these. Okay. Can you just share with someone that's next to you?
There may be some in the folders outside.
Look at that. Karen is sharing. Look at this here.
Okay.
That's one too.
Can I have a volunteer to read about the next entrepreneur?
My name is Ibero Kofa. I'm in grade 8.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you.
Brittany Houston is the founder and managing director of Obri Company, an agro-industrial company, whose main business includes edible oil manufacturing and fractionation under the Obri brand. Obri has empowered more than 230 local Tanza farmers by providing markets to sell their produce.
Excellent. Again, another example of someone who doesn't work for anyone else and has created jobs for others. Now I'm going to ask one more person to read, and I think you guys will get the gist of the reason why these examples were selected. Do I have one more volunteer? Please.
My name is Abdul BBCC. I'm in grade 12. Hi. Teta Izibo Rwanda is the founder of Inzoki Designs, a young Rwandan brand specializing in jewelry, accessories, and interior decor, handmade primarily from the local materials.
Okay, so how many bios have we read thus far? 4. How many? 4. Each one of these entrepreneurs, are they in the same industry?
No.
So they're in different industries?
Yes.
We got agricultural, we got somebody in tech, we have a number of human resources. So what that tells me is that there's no rhyme or reason to follow what you're passionate about, right? You have to look inside yourself, find out what motivates you, and guess what? You can turn that into a career and wealth for yourself. And by doing that, you're not only making yourself wealthy, but you're creating job opportunities for others in your community. Another thing I want you guys to take away from the people that we just read about is, did you see Bill Gates there?
No.
You see Donald Trump there?
No.
These are all people that are doing these fantastic things right here on the continent. People that look just like you and just like me. We don't have to look like Bill Gates, we don't have to look like Donald Trump, we don't have to look like anybody but who God blessed us to look like, with the mind and mental capacity that God gave us to do the things that we want to do. Right? So So again, I want to leave you with this. Continue to read about these entrepreneurs that are on the continent, because they've done some phenomenal things. But the things that they've accomplished are still the same things that you too can accomplish once you follow your passion. Thank you for your time.
And before Mr. Roosevelt teaches, there's a, look at this. Okay. So, according to Forbes, global billionaires. Okay, ignore the cross out, that's an accident. But you see more people, and it's printed on both sides of the paper. If you didn't get a copy, it's not in your folder, they will be emailed to you, to the school. Okay? All right, Mr. Roosevelt. And while we're getting ready to bring up Mr. Roosevelt, when it comes to money, there's 5 tenets that you must always remember. Learn, earn, save, invest, donate. I'll repeat that so you can write it down. Learn, earn, save, invest, donate. If you're not doing all 5 when it comes to your money, you're not handling money the correct way. So I mentioned consumers a few minutes ago. If you're only a consumer, if you always go through life just buying, spending, you will never accumulate riches or wealth rather. Okay? So you must not only, of course you have to buy things, you have to sustain yourself, but you not only need to be a consumer, but also a producer, an entrepreneur.
Thank you for allowing us to teach, and thank you for allowing us to learn as well. We bring greetings from the U.S. Similar to the way Mr. Neal asked you all to do, I'm going to ask you a question. As I pick you, just announce your name, your grade. How old do you think you have to be wealthy? Take a guess.
I don't think it requires, I'm sorry, my name is Miriam, I'm in 11th grade.
Okay.
I don't think it requires a age.
Okay. You think you have to be old?
No.
Okay. Anybody else have an idea about wealth and how old you need to be?
My name is Samuel, I'm 15. I think it's 16 and up.
16, okay.
Okay. I don't think you need a certain age. I've seen a girl that is 8-year-old and she has her own clothes line and jewelry line.
Perfect. So if you all hear about these answers, you hear that A, there doesn't need to be an age. 2, making wealth, creating wealth is indiscriminate. You don't have to be male or female or old or young. Generating wealth is really about having certain skill sets. And those skill sets include problem solving, right? So if you look at anybody who's ever made any kind of wealth in their life, they've identified a problem and they've identified a solution to that problem, a solution that was important enough and valuable enough that people paid for it, and that's how they generated their wealth. If you take a look into your packet, you'll find a sheet that says business ideas for young entrepreneurs. And in the first paragraph, in addition to problem solving, we'll look at a few other characteristics that you need to generate wealth. And we'll talk about it a little bit. So I've discussed problem solving. Someone tell me a little bit about planning and management. It says business ideas for young entrepreneurs, or in French, entreprise pour les jeunes entrepreneurs. So planning and management, that's another important skill for anyone who's looking to generate and develop and create wealth. Another important skill is strategic thinking, right? There's a saying out there that goes, there's nothing new under the sun. I submit that is true. If that is true, though, how do people still generate wealth? In 2017, there'll be more billionaires and millionaires made in this next decade than ever before. If we're using the same ideas, if there's nothing new, how are these people creating wealth? They're thinking strategically and very thoughtfully and precisely about the same problems we've been facing year in, year out, decade in, decade out, millennium in, millennium out, and they're looking at new ways to attack these problems, new ways to apply similar solutions or the same solutions to problems. At the end of the day, someone over here said that, this young lady over here, what's your name again?
It was
So, you know, someone said that money makes the world go round, right? That was you. What's your name? Layla. Layla said, submitted earlier, that money makes the world go round. That's true. But if that's true, I'll also say that, I'll also submit that relationships and contacts are the access upon which the world moves. At the end of the day, you can have as much money as you want. If you call someone and they don't answer your question, if you call someone and they can't connect you to someone else to help you multiply, grow, and develop that wealth, you have nothing but a briefcase full of money or a bank account full of money. Don't forget the interpersonal component of creating wealth and generating wealth. So as important as all these other skills are, relationship development and management are also key. Does everybody get that point?
Yes.
Everybody understand what I mean when I say relationship development and management is being important. So the money makes the world go around, yes, but the thing that the world moves around are relationships. Accountability. Everybody wants to be the boss, but nobody wants to have to do what the boss has to do. The boss usually comes in early, and a good boss leaves after everybody's gone. Because he or she is checking books, making sure inventory is there, making sure everyone's paid, right? He or she is paid last. Everybody else has to get paid first. Thinking about new ideas to make the business more efficient, more profitable. Who's working at their maximum potential? Who isn't working at their maximum potential? Who needs to be hired, and unfortunately, who needs to be fired? Because that's a part of business too. Sometimes people come, and oftentimes they gotta go. So a good boss, a good CEO, a good manager of a business needs to be accountable. The buck stops with you. When things aren't going well, it's not because you're employees, not because you're a manager, not because you're a supervisor. It starts with you. And you gotta figure out what's going on. And two more skills are communication. If the people with whom you work, or your employees, depending on how you want to characterize them, aren't working to their best ability, oftentimes it's not because they're not good employees or not smart employees. Maybe your message and your vision and what you want for the company or the enterprise isn't being communicated well. So I would submit one of the most important skills for a business leader, an innovator, a creator, is communication. If you can't articulate what's in your mind, what your vision is, what your passion is for the business, to the people with whom you work or who work for you, your business will never flourish. Right? So relationships are important, strategic planning is important, but you being able to articulate, communicate what you want for the business is equally as important. And at the end of the day, self-confidence is the last one here. Everybody wants to follow somebody, but they have to have someone to follow, right? And self-confidence is one way you can put yourself out there and have people say, you know what? She or he is a great leader. I want to hear more about what they're saying. I want to learn more about what they're doing, and I want to follow them because they may be able to bring me to where the opportunity is. And I'll close by quickly looking at a few ideas that I want to throw at you all to think about maybe something where you can generate some wealth. Think about something that's been done where it may be done a different way, where you can generate some wealth. And there are about 22 of these. We won't go through all 22. We'll just kind of skip around and look at a few. Take these ideas, think about it, because you may be the next entrepreneur. When we come back here next year, whenever we come back, hopefully we have your picture in this pamphlet as the next Senegalese millionaire, the next Senegalese billionaire, the next Senegalese innovator, based off of some of the stuff we talk about today. So quickly, number one, computer repair. Right? Computers are the wave of the future. Computers, in some respects, are replacing people. I know you all have heard about Uber and Lyft. Today, a driver drives a car that the computer tells it where to go. In the U.S., and I'm pretty sure here, there have been conversations about having these cars now be automated and they're flying based solely on the computer directing you. You don't need a person in the car to drive the car. The computer's telling you where to go. So computers, in some respects, are replacing people. So being in a profession where you know how to fix them, where you know how to think about them, probably is a lucrative and a good place to generate some wealth. Cell phone repair. Again, cell phones are replacing televisions, laptops, and even computers as the primary mode through which we communicate, the primary mode through which we consume information, and the primary mode of our entertainment, right? Netflix and all these other companies are now trying to find a way to make these handheld phones the best entertainment experience available. Forget your TV, forget the movies, your cell phone. So being in that industry is also something that can be lucrative in the future. And then I want to quickly jump to 17, problem solving. As I mentioned earlier, if you're not a great innovator of new ideas and techie things, creating wealth doesn't necessarily have to fall in that world. Creating wealth literally is about identifying a problem and finding a solution to that problem. Whether it be a technological solution, whether it be an infrastructure solution, right? This morning we came in, there was a lot of traffic. If someone can figure out a way to release the traffic, create a different point coming in and coming out, that's an idea where someone may pay you. Has nothing to do necessarily with technology, has a little bit to do with infrastructure and urban planning, but again, it's not something where you need a computer degree to become wealthy. So we just wanted to leave you all with a few ideas of things to consider. This list isn't exhaustive. Look at this list, create more ideas of problems, create more ideas of industry, and hopefully next year when we come back, we can be looking at this sheet with someone from this room who's created an idea. Thank you.
We're going to show a short film. Before we do, a quick review. What are the 5 tenets of managing your money? What did I say? Yes.
You said learn, earn, save, invest, and donate.
Great. And the gentleman next to you, what did I say the 4 types of consumer behaviors or money behaviors? I gave away one, but which one? I said you consumer, you can't only just be a consumer. I said you must also be a...
The internet is not working.
What?
Investor.
Yes. And? Entrepreneur and guess with a P? Producer, that's entrepreneur, something else. P.
Productive.
That's producer. P. Philanthropist. Well, we have that in our notes. Consumer, a producer, or an entrepreneur. Those are the people, and you are going to be the people that create jobs. Okay? Investors, investing in the stock market, buying mutual funds. And finally, a philanthropist. What is a philanthropist? What's a philanthropist? Yes.
That's someone who gives money just to help people.
Yes. But the money is energy. And in order to have money, you have to give it. Particularly to organizations such as the IQRA Bilingual Academy that supports you. So, and so there are people, everyone, so there are people that think, oh, I just have to have money because I'm just going to hold on to it, I'm just going to be great. That's not how money works. Money works, yes, you earn it. Yes, you invest it into the stock market, and in your pamphlets you have a list of all the banks in Senegal and across the, not across the continent, but here in Senegal. I know that many of you are not from Senegal, but also determine how am I going to give? And it may not be money, it could be your time. You know, if you're not doing all of those, then money's not going to reward you. Okay? All right. All right, so we got that. Are we ready?
2 minutes.
Okay. Any questions so far? And then after the film and a short recap, then we're going to break you up into groups and you're going to create your own businesses. Another point that was made from Mr. Roosevelt. So he was talking about relationships. Have you heard of 6 degrees of separation? Okay. Write down your 6 closest friends. 6 closest friends.
Don't look at nobody's neighbor.
You don't have 6 friends? Okay, 6 people who are close to you, are close to you. Write down 6.
What did they go through about on Christmas?
Then, but that's a great question. That's a great question. Yeah.
That's a great question, right? And 2 seconds. Even if it's not 6 friends, right? You can put down 6 people you know. And the reason being is because you never know how these relationships are going to come back and help or hurt you later on in life. So the people that you're sitting in this classroom with right now today, literally, the people standing before you, the people standing next to you, the people across from you, you have no idea what the future holds for them or how your paths will cross later on in life.
So what should I do? Wait, can I add one more point to that?
Yeah.
So what if you know them but you don't trust them? Some of the closest people to me, I don't trust. However, if we talk about relationship management comprehensively, part of managing a relationship is knowing what the person with whom you're dealing with is good for and what they're not good for. And if you don't trust them, the best way to watch them is to keep them close to you. So you gotta understand, number one, what they're good for, right? And number two, the best way to keep an eye is to have them next to you. So don't say, well, I know them, they're good, but I don't trust them. Don't trust them. Watch them, understand them, but understand how you two can work together to accomplish your mission.
And if you're the smartest person in your group, if you're the smartest person in your circle, then you need to a new circle. Right. Because if you have to make 25 phone calls or tweets or whatever in order to get a resource or recommendation, you need to move in not that those other 6 people that, you know, that are not able to, that you're smarter than, are great friends and great to spend time with, but in terms of elevating your game, elevating your life, you know, you need to have people that, you know, represent your mindset, you know, not bring you down, that lift you up. Okay? Are we ready? All right. Let me show you that. I'm going to play this film.
Your money, you are the only one who can block your own shot.
In order to be great playing basketball, we have to...
Aimez la vidéo? Et pourquoi?
Ça donne beaucoup de conseils.
Ouais, ok. Et on aime quoi? Ok, dessin animé, bon. Donc, vous vous rappelez des promesses que vous avez faites avant? Pour moi? Vous allez partager l'information avec quelqu'un. Donc, il y a 4 points importants que je veux vraiment juste parler encore pour vous. Premièrement, est-ce qu'il y a des joueurs de basketball ici? De sport? Il y a des joueurs de sport? Oui? Et quel sport tu joues? De basket? Ok. Foot? Et moi aussi, je joue le foot. Basket, ok, bon. Donc, ce qu'il dit maintenant là, c'est que l'ambassadeur, le premier point, c'est que l'ambassadeur de NBA a dit que c'est important que tous les joueurs ont l'éducation en fait financière, parce qu'ils ont dit que c'est plus cool d'avoir beaucoup de millions de dollars et à l'âge de 30 ans, parce que n'oublie pas qu'on va cesser, on va terminer, on va finir en fait, terminer peut-être à l'âge de 30 ou 37 ans. Donc il faut avoir cet argent pour durer toute la vie. Donc l'ambassadeur lui-même a dit que c'est important pour garder cet argent pour toute la vie. Donc c'est le premier point. Le deuxième point, c'est qu'il ne faut pas être un consommeur tout seul. Il faut être aussi, et Sabrina aussi a parlé de ça, il faut être aussi quoi? Qui se rappelle? Ouais, entrepreneur. Oui. Oui, c'est ça, et producteur. Ok, et philanthrope. Ouais. Donc c'est très 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 important parce que les joueurs de basket, ils gagnent beaucoup d'argent et après c'est quoi? Ils dépensent et à l'âge de 30 non plus. Donc c'est important d'avoir les 5 points. Okay? Troisièmement, moi je veux vraiment partager ça avec vous parce que moi je travaille pour une organisation qui gère de l'argent, des milliards d'argent pour des athlètes. Et quand j'ai parlé avec les conseillers financiers, ils m'ont dit le seul point qui est la plus importante, c'est que vous avez de l'aide en fait, vous avez du support. Pour les étudiants, Vous pouvez avoir du support avec des parents ou des conseillers, mais pour les affaires professionnelles, ils ont une équipe. Et chaque membre de l'équipe, c'est une personne différente. Donc voilà, il y a un expert comptable, il y a quelqu'un qui va conseiller financier, qui va créer un plan d'investissement pour vous. Il y a aussi un agent sportif, peut-être un directeur commercial. Donc il faut avoir une personne pour chaque chose parce qu'il a des conflits en fait. Donc c'est important d'avoir ça et même en tant qu'étudiant, il faut que vous pouvez demander de l'aide de quelqu'un parce que c'est pas facile pour nous, pour moi aussi, tu vois. Donc ça c'est le troisième point. Et quatrième et dernièrement, c'est qu'il faut pratiquer. Même si vous êtes académique maintenant, mais c'est les mêmes principes qui s'appliquent dans le sport. Il faut pratiquer et créer des modes en fait de sauver, de gagner, d'investir. Même si tu ne gagnes pas beaucoup d'argent, il faut vraiment épargner maintenant. Même quand j'avais l'âge de 16 ans, je gagnais peut-être 10% de chaque argent que j'ai eu, même si c'était $10. Ouais. Et quand tu fais ça, ça commence après d'être une habitude en fait pour vous. Donc c'est les quatre points que je voulais vous laisser. Est-ce que vous avez des questions pour moi? Hein? Non? Il n'y a plus d'énergie aujourd'hui? Vous avez faim? Moi j'ai faim.
I would answer the question, but I don't.
Donc, mais je vous remercie beaucoup et merci beaucoup à tous.
So look in your folders and it says your business plan. So we're going to break you up into groups of 6. And we're going to go into the different parts on this floor. And some of you will stay in here, some of your teams. And you're going to create a business. A technological, a business that's either technologically based or agriculture based or agri-technological based. All right? The reason why we're focused on technology, for example, if I wanted to sell clothes, a lot of people say, well, I need capital, I need money in order to rent or buy a building for the store. But if I sell my clothes online, I can sell to people all over the world, and I don't need a store, a brick and mortar store. That's so old way of thinking. The new way of thinking is through technology. And as Mr. Roosevelt said, talking about or addressing what problems will your business or your business solve? Is it a product or a service? So you have the list of questions we're going to ask, and then your team is going to come back in about 15, 20 minutes to present. So the way we're going to break you up is into teams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Remember your number. Huh? 6. You're 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, great. So the team 1 and 2 are in here. 3 and 4 is over there. Follow Mr. Roosevelt, and then 5 and 6 next door as well.
And I want you to go down. You know they've already prayed. Go down, make a wudu, make a salat, and get back up here. As you go, I'm going to be putting you into your different groups. Make a salat and come back. Go.
That idea that solves a problem. Your job is going to be to create a business plan and have it in your folder. You can quickly look through it, because I'm going to rely on you all to help me when the rest of the group gets here, more quickly. Because I won't have to explain again, because I want most of our time to be spent on creating the business, identifying the problem, creating the business, and putting a presentation together. Because as you heard, Ms. Sabrina is going to hear which one will come up. And just so you all know, I hate to lose. I hate losing. So this group is going to come up with the best idea, the brightest idea, and we're going to have the tightest presentation. Where you guys are going to make them come back to Senegal and yell and scream because you lost. I ain't losing. Alright? You got it? Best idea, best presentation.
So it's just agriculture and...
Yeah, those are the two industries. Just to, if we open 5 minutes, I need you to start putting your presentation on the board. Yeah, that's what I said. All your presentations need to be placed up here.
Okay, so
to the group.
okay, then you can just be the lawyer.
Can I take a marker?
Okay,
Can we use one?
Yes, that's fine.
And then
You're fine.
Alright, so
you know, lawyer is Abdullah.
Go and hide it. What are you
So
gonna be?
just try to capture for this. How can
What are you gonna be?
Abdullah is president. Secretary of Money and Taxi. Only here is Abdullah.
Hey, we're gonna come over to the website. Wait. Social media. I got
Instagram, so you can show the products we use.
4 minutes.
Facebook,
4 minutes.
Oh, what did you wrote?
Just like
Snapchat, that's a good one.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
24/7. Gmail.
Who's the president of this company? We have an idea already, Mr. President. You got a bid? I'm gonna need you or someone you select to start putting the presentation on the
So
board
we have to write
because you only have 4 minutes.
Easy choice.
No. We're gonna come over to the website. Easy choice.
24/7, right?
So let's start off first of all by discussing what business you what's the business, what idea and what ideas do you have? What do you think the needs are for a company? So remember, companies and ideas normally come from where there's a need, right? I mean, someone gave you an example that there's a lot of traffic, and someone can come with something to alleviate traffic. So, what are the needs that you see in your communities that's related to agriculture? And let's throw out some ideas, and then we can develop a business plan after that.
On peut ne pas parler parce que là j'ai une idée.
Je pense qu'il parle.
I have an idea. Like in Africa, most of the people, most of the people, they think that African hair cannot grow.
Okay.
So we can talk. Et aussi les sensibiliser and create some products that can sans défrisage et à accepter leurs propres cheveux.
Oui, j'aime ça. Ok, mais c'est bon. Qui d'autre? Who else? Any other ideas? You understood what she said, right? This one?
Help companies to use the thing that they make in their own country. Like in Senegal, so many companies, when they have like fish or that, they just export it.
Right. Okay.
And we need it.
Okay. So having fish. You said fish. Use fish as an example. Is that fish you said? Okay. So fish, but then creating enough that we use in house as opposed to exporting. Okay. So what would that mean? Just to explain that a little bit. So what would that mean? That would mean we would have to produce more, or because we produce enough, right? Okay.
Like we have to produce enough for country, then we can worry about that.
Okay, to satisfy our own needs first, and how would we do that?
Like get people to buy the stuff.
Okay.
Making
That's good.
advertisements.
Okay. Great. Okay. Any other ideas? What do you think the greatest needs are?
I feel like, it doesn't have to do with agriculture, but I feel like a lot of African people as a whole in the continent need more help accepting their skin tone and accepting that they're African. And I feel like a good organization or company, I don't know, but centered around uplifting African people and Black people, so that they believe or listen to the stereotypes and society standards.
Right. And how would we do that?
I don't.
Okay, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. Any other ideas before we delve into those three? No pressure. Which one do you look like you have an idea?
I think that I watched news like a few weeks ago that Sudan was facing famine.
Yes.
So they should like be prepared for to have enough to eat. So when they face, they can use the one which they stored it.
Right. That's actually an excellent idea because that's actually one of the biggest opportunities right now in the continent is that they're projected the food shortage for the next 15 years. And so there are a lot of entrepreneurs, young people, who are trying to find ways to do exactly that. To grow food in en masse, right? So that they can feed the entire population and find innovative ways of doing that. So I think that's awesome. Anyone else? I think we should probably just choose one so we can start delving in. So I like all of the ideas, and I'm going to let you guys vote. I'm not going to vote for one. You have to choose one idea so that we can develop. But just to touch on this point really quickly, so when I was driving in from the airport, I saw a skin bleaching ad. I don't know how popular that is.
It is
very popular here, right? Wow. But anyway, that's also very, very popular in terms of finding natural products that will beautify the skin but won't change natural intuition. So, all right, guys. So we have to vote. You guys are the board of directors. What are you guys voting for? What do you think is the best idea? Not only because it's a good idea, but you think will impact the most people or maybe make the most money? So use different criteria to make your assessment. You have like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes to vote.
I like his.
Which one?
About the famine.
The famine? Okay, you vote for Usman. What about you guys? Has to be a consensus.
Yes.
A consensus between the songs and Tout le monde doit être d'accord et on va choisir une idée. Donc il faut que tout le monde vote une idée dans 1 minute. Non?
Moi j'aime bien tout ce qui est cheveux, donc je
Cheveux? She likes her hair idea.
Business.
Which one? Sorry?
Business. Companies.
What? Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Parce que tout ça c'est des business.
It's out of the three that we should.
Okay, Usman. Okay. All right. Everyone has a vote. Miriam. You guys just know you ready to go? Move forward. Okay, so no, all great ideas.
Non, en fait,
oui.
J'hésite entre...
Non, mais tu parles anglais, non? Tu parles anglais parce qu'il parle anglais et lui il parle anglais aussi.
Non, c'est à
One of them speak English.
pour avoir des choix. Genre c'est mon vote.
Oui.
J'hésite entre Mohamed et Usman.
Okay, your vote is between Mohammed and Usman.
Oui, parce que c'est intéressant.
Okay. Well, since Usman has, I mean, in the interest of time, since Usman has probably the most votes, we'll probably go along with your idea, but they're all really good ideas. That idea, by the way, that natural hair product thing is huge. So, you know, it's something that you might want to look into seriously, and yours is for everyone's, right? So Usman's idea, okay, so we got to fill out this form really quickly. I don't think we have much time. So, I'm going to give you guys, I don't want to sort of impact too much, but I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to read through this and fill out and decide how you want to fill out at least the first question. You have a copy? You could probably share with you have a copy there?
Donc on va travailler sur la famille.
Oui, on va travailler.
Dans ces cas-là, il faut
6 minutes, darlings.
6 minutes. Yeah. Il faut présenter après. You have to present after. So, you guys have
And that's what strictly grassroots internet, right? Social media.
Internet, social media.
You gotta write all this down. So,
The presentation will be in the backyard. Take your folders, everything that belongs to you, and go to the backyard.
service, we provide electricity,
What do you
graphics, and sell it to
Please, grab all your material and come downstairs with it. Mustafa, bring all your material with you.
Yearly
Your
revenue,
package.
4 billion.
Bring all your material with you, okay?
million a year?
$1 billion.
A year?
$4 billion US dollars per year.
Bring all the things that we
Everything
do.
that's on that sheet. So everything that's on that sheet.
Bring all the things that we do. That's it.
US dollars a year.
Who's the board of directors? Okay. And we need, all right, these are directors. And then we need, give me 3 more names.
No, man,
Wait, let's do this part. Wait.
Put yourself up.
Guys, listen.
No,
What else?
We're getting started in our own country.
Let's go start right here. Right at the ocean. Set it out. Okay. What's that, the vice president?
Yes, Henry.
Well, this is our president, of course. He's been leading the thing. Who wants to be vice president?
Him.
He's the vice president. All right.
Wait.
We're gonna make.
Who's our accountant?
We're gonna make.
She's our accountant and treasurer, right? All right. Who's our lawyer? Who's our legal lawyer?
Marco is our lawyer. Marco, right here. Because you need to talk to people on that team about like you gotta be.
And how much capital is needed to start the business?
Nah, we gotta take a list of one business.
Well, I mean,
We're all Africa, we gotta be.
but we're gonna grow. We don't do it right away. Everything's piece by piece. So what we need initially is the initial money to build the initial dam. So I'm guessing that we can build that initial dam for $3 million US, right?
Tu peux dire, on quelqu'un, on a des projets, on a beaucoup de monde sur le terrain, ça tout ça. Donc c'est ça qu'on va commencer à faire. Tu peux expliquer pourquoi ça ouais? C'est le minimum que tu vas commencer avec. Bon, tous les terrains, et on a l'agriculture, et social media, tu vas commencer à faire ça. Pour le départ.
We're gonna do like this is a show, right? A show. So you're gonna clap, a thunderous clap when each team goes up, all right? So team 1, go back there a little bit, all right? Gonna give them a standing ovation every time each team goes up. Okay? Everyone face forward, face forward. Face, hello, face forward. Hello, we got it, come on. Face forward. Face forward. Hands off. All right. Welcome to IQRA Bilingual Academy's entrepreneurial presentation. Wait a minute, everybody did clap. Everybody did clap. All right, one more time. Welcome to IQRA Bilingual Academy's entrepreneurial presentation. Coming to the stage is team number 1.
What's that number 1? What team?
Let's say we won the street.
Come on. Let's go. Light it up.
No, we can hold on put out here. We just going to hold it.
Yeah. Okay. Focus. Because you want everyone to listen to you. Focus.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. So the name of our company is Light It Up, but we just made a cut and we call it It's Lit. So here, the board, we're going to put up the paper here. You can see the board right here. It's me, myself, and Mustafa. I'm the president, he's the vice president. So our mission is to give energy to the whole continent, the African continent, using natural resources. So the natural resource we want to use is ocean. So we know that Africa is around with ocean. So we want to use the ocean to give energy to the whole continent. So we can see that it's a lot of part in the country does not have electricity. So we want to give electricity to the whole continent using ocean. So it's going to be hydroelectric. So the thing is, we're young, so we want to make it like a young people stuff. So we're not going to use all this TV commercial or that we're going to use the internet, because we know the all young is going to use the internet. And we want our staff to be young people, not, we're going to have some, I think it's more mature to explain this, but we're going to have young people into that. Like, we want young people. So I'm going to give them other people who have time to talk with y'all. So let's go. What's up?
Like, our job is like to provide hydroelectricity to the whole Africa. Like, because they use fuel to power their electricity, but we're going to change that and use hydroelectricity to power everywhere in Africa, so like the power will be better. And also, we just starting up small because we like young, that's why we call it Islamic. But we're trying to work more better so like everybody can have a powered home and a safer home to get to, so that they'll have electricity, they can light their fire at night, they can at least sit down, candles and everything, and like, yeah. And it's cheaper too.
The cost is very low.
Alright.
Alright. Anything else we need?
So we know that a lot of companies giving energy in the country is like, it's expensive. Some people cannot pay. Some people they want electricity, but they don't have enough money to pay that. So our thing is, we're not gonna make it difficult for. We're gonna make it a standard price for every people. We're gonna make it 10,000 a month. That's gonna be standard for everybody, and we're not gonna use some fuel or that that's gonna pollute the country. So we're gonna use high natural resources to make it. And the thing is, the thing is that we just not fighting, but we want to take out all that waste of like health pollution, all that. So we want to take them off and to bring up more space for natural energy for the continent. So that's our mission. And I will let Issa to talk about the prices and all the revenue and all that.
All right, so as we said, we made the prices cheap for a reason. So all ages and everyone can use this from all parts of the world. If you have rich or poor, you can use this as an easy way to get electricity in your home. And we know that we want to make this modern, and that's why we're making it, we called it Islit. For every age, they can come in, they can invest in this business. And we're trying to make it modern, so we made it online. We have it through online. You can buy this online, get the checks online. It's easier to receive the money and to send money. So we're making sure that everything of this business is online too. So we have an easier option for the community.
I'm gonna also explain how like it's free because everything is on the internet. Like you just go to Facebook.
People are gonna see this as a beneficial choice for everyone to choose to use the electricity. So we're thankful for you guys to listen to us.
I have a question just to clarify. So if it's zero cost to the consumer, how do you earn your revenues?
We did not say that. We just say that we will make it cheap.
Low cost.
Low cost.
Okay. So if a person has nothing, they won't.
It's just like Walmart, you know, like Walmart, how it is easy for them to sell shirts or all that, depending on other things. So we just make it easy for them to buy so that we can sell to the whole continent. So
more for quantity.
It's more for quantity, so we making it cheap for the whole continent. So that when this whole continent is buying it, we're gonna have a lot of money. So we know Africa, we like probably $1 billion, $2 billion, something like that. So imagine every 2 billion pay 10,000. So it's a lot of money. So
start working on this business. Seriously. I mean, no one is working anywhere and is saying to themselves, one more paycheck and I'm going to be rich or wealthy. No one is saying that. The people in your package, those billionaires, they are wealthy because that's the only path to entrepreneurship in the world. Unless you're working for a company, for example, Google, when they were privately owned and their initial employees bought stock, and when it went public, then they became instant millionaires. But except for that situation, the only path to wealth is through entrepreneurship. You may say, well, I want to go to university and I want to get my master's. Great, still have a business. Got it? Okay, great. Round of applause! We're going to take a closer photo afterwards, okay? All right.
Salam alaikum. My name is Ibu Ogogo. I'm going to talk about Neo Farm business, talking about sugar. The people that compose this business are
Noura, Adja Awa, Umu, Ndeye Marlene, Ngone Thiam, Ebere, Mali, and me, Ndeye Fatima.
So, our mission for this is to create sport gears that attract youngsters. So first of all, our business is called NeoFam, and we created that name based on our initials. And also, we have lots of different kind of things that we sell, like jerseys, shirts, underwears, shorts, and lots of other things that are made for sports. So for shoes, we have to, the prices are from $60 to $90, and shirts are $15. Underwears are $2 to $5, and jerseys are around $50. So it's open for ages from 10 to 12, and it is like you can find our page on Facebook, Snapchat, and lots of other websites. And also, we have a page on internet especially for our business, that is neofam.com, and I'll let Diba to explain lots more about our social media.
This is our business that we would want to make progress through the years, which is called NeoFam, which we made based on our initials. It's sporting gear that attract youngsters, so we will earn a decent amount of money, and as you can read on our poster, 10% of it goes to charity for just to get good deeds. And the other we could use it. We could do more donations and like spread the money and share between ourselves to like have a taste of being future business owners and being more. And we have a more. Yeah, that's the word. It's easier for youngsters because through these days they're all on social media, so it's easier for them to go on our website and on our social medias, which we have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We have an email. We have 2 phone numbers. How do we say fix it? English? Fix. Yeah. How do you say that in English? Fix. Huh? Okay. Yeah, we have those phone numbers. And she would like to add on.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Adja Awacham, and I just want to add, like, if you want to join us, you can join us on the internet or in Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Here is neofam.sn, neofam1 for Snapchat. And for the email, if you wanna buy or have some question, you can go to the email neofam@gmail.com, and our numbers is here. We are open from 10 in the morning to 10 in the afternoon. 10 p.m.
I have a question. So where are you going to get the materials to make the shoes?
Where we get the materials? Well, we'll just, like as you said, money makes the world round, but relationships make it turn. So relationships, we could have relationships, like for example our principal, she could contact other other famous people that would like to donate for good deeds, and so we have a base so that we could start on and progress more.
Keep this in mind, most wealthy and a lot of famous people are broke.
Yeah.
You know, fixate on so-called famous people. They may be on television, but that doesn't mean that they have money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or that they have a philanthropic heart to give. Just always keep that in mind, okay? And so, where are the shoes going to be made? So you have the material, so who's going to make the shoes?
How should I explain it? We have all the materials, so then we'll like make our own design. Gathering our ideas, and after we have that design, we'll try to publish it, and other company that would like to sponsor or something.
What if they steal your idea? It's called trademark.
Yeah.
You have to own your idea.
And copy. What about copyright?
And copyright. Correct. So. You know, people are not going to say, oh my gosh, I would like to sponsor that. They'll say, that's a good idea. I'm going to take that idea and make money. So legally, when you create a business, a logo, a brand, a name, you have to copyright it, you know, so that no one can take your name or what the ideas that you created and make profit for themselves. You understand? Yeah. Okay. All right. Great job.
From grade 11 from IQRA Bilingual Academy. So I was looking at the news channel, BBC, and I found out that Sudan was facing famine in agricultural business. So
South Sudan.
Yes. And then on the other channel, I saw that people were making new mobile phone and new invention in America. So I had a contrast that how does people in one place develop themselves and the other place are poor.
Nous allons vous présenter notre idée en français et en anglais pour que vous compreniez mieux et que vous ayez une meilleure compréhension du sujet.
Assalamu alaikum. Je m'appelle Awa Souklem et avant de commencer, j'aimerais d'abord introduire mes camarades. Donc voici Ousmane Iftikhar, Mohamed Niang, Mariam, Amtafal et enfin Yassine. Donc le nom de notre organisation sera Food for Everyone, donc FFI. Et son but sera de conserver de la nourriture pour ne pas être en manque durant les périodes de famine et ainsi fournir de la nourriture et pourquoi pas si un jour le projet et pourquoi pas un jour si le projet marche bien aller dans d'autres continents et aider aussi. Donc on a réfléchi sur les prix et on a décidé que dans les pays développés comme les États-Unis d'Amérique, quand on ira vendre au gouvernement, le prix sera beaucoup plus élevé que dans les gouvernements dans les pays sous-développés. Et enfin, si un jour on doit vendre de façon aux personnes, dans ces cas-là, ce sera encore beaucoup plus bas. La location, là où l'entreprise va se situer sera au Sénégal, plus exactement à Dakar, vu que c'est la capitale et c'est beaucoup plus accessible. Et enfin, on va utiliser Instagram, YouTube, Facebook et Snapchat pour faire de la pub, pour se faire connaître. Et enfin,
Le président sera Ousmane Iftihar, vu que c'est lui qui a donné l'idée. Et ensuite, Anta et Awa seront les vice-présidentes. Il y aura Michel Nyan qui sera le comptable. Et enfin, Mariam et Yacine seront les conseillers juridiques. Voilà. Donc je vais vous laisser avec Yacine qui va vous expliquer tout en anglais. Merci.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yasin Jai, and our business name is FFE, food, meaning food for everyone. And the business mission is to store food and use for famine and provide food for people who don't have. The board of directors is Usman, Awa, Miriam, and Anta, and me. Senegal, and our goal is to spread this all around Africa and to other continents and countries. We will be advertising on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, CNN, and any news program and Snapchat. The administration is Usman, he's the president. The vice president is Awa and Anta. Nya is the treasurer. Me and Miriam are the lawyers. The annual revenue that we want to succeed in having is $75 million. I know it's a lot, but I believe we can do it. The startup capital needed is a field. Like we're trying to start slow and very basic so that we can build our company. You can find us on ffe.com and Snapchat and Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. No questions? Thank you. Oh, wow. 12th grade.
What?
There is a clue over there on the top.
A little louder. A little louder.
So like, I'm just gonna ask you, begin with asking you, does anybody know what's online shopping?
Yeah.
Alright, can you give me a definition for what you think online shopping? Buying online, right? Alright. So I was just on the internet one day, and then I wanted to buy shoes, and I wanted to buy something that has to do with electronics. So there's two different websites, and I was on Amazon and eBay. So I realized that I had to go to Amazon to buy the electronic device and eBay to buy the shoe. So then I thought to myself, what if we could just find a website where you could just find everything you need is going to be in like that one site. So I started this idea that we could just create a vast website where we're going to post all famous online shopping sites that, like, if you anything you want, you could just go to that same site, just get it. So we started with a business idea called Easy Choice. So it's like a business choice, and the vice president here is gonna give you a brief introduction.
So as also the president said, our business name is Busy Choice, and our mission is to make online choice easier for everyone and to make it more optional and faster. And it's a service. Our business is a service, online service, and the price for the product is free. Then how do we get our revenue? We get them by when we work with Amazon or those other sites. When someone buys a product from them,
we share the money and we get some of the revenue. And our business is located mostly in Africa, because Africa is a continent that has to be developed, and we believe in that. We believe that we have to help it. And it's also located in Dubai, in France, in the United States, and in Japan. And our publicity can be made. We use Snapchat, Instagram, and other websites. And our website is busychoice-24/7 and .org. And our revenue and our annual revenue right now, it's 600,000 per year. And as he said, the president is Mansour Ndiaye. I'm the vice president. The treasurer is Mariam Drame and Pape Seydou. The juridic lawyer is Abdoulaye Fall and Daniel.
So every business has to have a goal. So what is our goal? We're trying to create businesses everywhere, and then we're gonna use this when we get enough money. We're gonna create opportunities for African countries that don't have access to internet, that they could have places where they don't themselves, even though they didn't have internet, they could have we could provide internet for them, so when they want to buy stuff, because they live far, and then you cannot always just travel by car or plane to go somewhere to get something. They could use that internet tool to buy stuff, and they buy it. It's going to be delivered like every other delivery company, and then we're gonna have this this web of ocean of connection with every different let's say Google, Yahoo, and all that. We're gonna have investment from them, and then we're gonna give them our ideas. We're gonna present them what is our goal, and then when we invest our money, then we make enough money, then we're gonna advance. We're gonna go global, and then we're gonna make everybody connected.
How much do you charge for shipping?
That depends on the amount of the value of the product you're buying, and the quality, the quantity, and all that, and yeah, and the weight, exactly. So and then for how people are gonna ask, how do we get money? Because we just hosting a site. People are not actually buying our product. We just showing them how to get it easier. Okay, so for every time we get on the site, you have to subscribe to it. You got to put your email and all the information. So every time you buy, there's like a tax, like an interest rate for us. And then when you buy something, we're getting $4.5 from that. And then the more people we get to buy, the more money we're gonna get. And then for every day, we're gonna calculate that. And then if the price is the price of the product is increasing, then we're gonna tax you more on the product you're trying to buy.
And I want to add something, the way how we use it helps us, because we learn how to manage money. We earn the money, we donate it, because by helping poor people, we help. We can create hospitals and houses for poor people, and we invested. And Papsid wants to add something.
Well, as Madam Juve said, we're
Can be like you. How about that?
and and have that
So
they don't
they
have.
can, so
Good
that
food.
instead of giving them the fish, teach them how to fish.
You teach them how to fish.
Instead of giving them the fish, teach them how to fish, so they can fish on their own.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
And to create houses for people who have physical issues, who don't have their 2 feet, and then we can create houses that will show them how computers work, and so that they can get work from computers, and they can help us make our website perfect.
Yay! Y'all teams go?
Now we got one more.
Okay. Team number 6. That's 6?
Of a company called Tradeway, and these are my workers. Each of these.
I'll be providing them 20.
and I'm the treasurer.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Lena and I'm the lawyer.
So what is Tradeaway? Who here is familiar with eBay or Amazon? Practically everyone. So who can tell me what Amazon and eBay does? What do they do? What is their job? Alright. So what they were missing is trading. So what we did is the headquarters of Snapchat and all these other places are found there. So we wanted to build our headquarters there, so we can be with the best. So we're gonna give advertisement through radio, newspaper, Snapchat, and all these social media that are trending right now. And the thing about our idea, it's a good idea. You can have a great idea, but everyone has to be using it. It depends on the people using it for it to work and actually grow up. All right, so after a year, we're planning on having a yearly.
Talk about the age restriction.
Also, there are no age restrictions. You can be anywhere in the world and still be able to trade your product extra. And we're planning on having sponsors such as Nike, Under Armour, those kind of sponsors in order to help us gain more money yearly, inshallah.
And we're not gonna start big. We're gonna start local and then go bigger and bigger, because we can't just start global. It's not gonna work well. And we're gonna have app programmers through coding, like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all these people. They become billionaires off of programming. So we have our Iftihar here. He's gonna do the programming through the computers and everything.
I would be the one to organize all internet websites and all those ways to us to trade the transportation and all fee collecting and all those accountment. I would like to manage that through this business.
And we're on a very, very small budget, as you can see, $100. We only have enough to build the website, but like if we can get people, if we can class fires, we start small and give everyone these letters. They can start going on the website, and what do you know? It can grow big days later and later.
There's some free website templates that you can build a website for nothing. Like, for example, GoDaddy.com, iWix.com. And you build your own template. It's not fancy schmancy, it doesn't have to be, but it looks really good. Just Google free website builder and you can, and it just, go ahead.
I just want to add, I think you guys are in partnership with like FedEx and Postal Service, which I think is a great idea. Something that kind of resonated with me is I was in the United States and I wanted to order something off of the UK website, right? This is real life, this really happened. I wanted to order something off the UK website. The company that I was ordering from had a United States website as well. So they had a website for the Americans. But the product that I wanted was no longer on the US website, it was only on the UK website. But they would not deliver it to the US. Like it had to be delivered to the UK. So I was thinking, like by partnership with, the Postal Service, that you could actually have a part of that industry where you create that hub where people are delivering to you in the UK, and you as a third party, you're shipping it to the United States, right? So if you're building these partnerships with these organizations and you're creating this platform, there's real opportunity there, and there's really a need for a platform like the one you guys have created. So just moving forward, I was speaking to that because I wanted something, I couldn't get it, and that's how things stand out.
And I just want to push back on that Silicon Valley in San Francisco was the best. There are amazing technology hubs right here on the continent of Africa. Senegal, Rwanda, Nigeria. So this idea that the U.S. and San Francisco is the golden child. No. And you're talking to an American, okay? And, China has amazing platforms, in the technology hub. So it's that San Francisco is not the best. You have a continent of billions of people that the West tends to ignore economically, you know. So why not start, you said start local, start where you are. You know, the frontier is right here at the bottom of your feet.
No, I'm saying as of like the future. You're trying to make sense.
The future is here.
You starting in Africa.
The future is here. Okay, you can have offices there, but I'm saying it's not the best. You know, that there are other examples right here on the continent of Africa.
So, what we meant by is the best is like, for example, if you start in Africa, it's not, all the Senegalese don't use apps like these ones.
Right.
So if we start in America, we will have a kind of boost, then we'll go worldwide.
It just depends on the demographic that you're advertising, you're promoting to, is your initial customer base. You know, you still have a great opportunity here.
Something that this land is saying, recently came back from Israel, and that's another place that has a lot of technological innovation going on, and they bring that technology to Africa. They've done a tremendous amount of work with agriculture. They've done a tremendous amount of work with irrigation here in Africa already. So I think what Ms. Lamb is saying is, maybe look at everywhere in the world where there's technology fire, where there's a technology energy, find out what the best stuff is going on around the world, and then bring it back here, because it sounds like, and I see the future is here. So don't leave here to go start something somewhere else. You're here, start it here, and then grow from it.
All right, thank you. Closing remarks. Would you like to share what your experience here today is?
Is Denisha gonna speak?
I'm
serious, like, you speak English? Okay.
No. I would say no. English.
English. You guys have to practice your English. I'm going to speak in English. So, I'm going to keep my comments really brief. I mean, this was fantastic. I can't even explain in words how I feel right now. We're all very excited again, like I mentioned earlier, to be here. The presentations were fantastic. I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see. I hope you guys take these ideas forward, by the way, because these are really great ideas that people right now are thinking about. So don't see it as a sort of academic exercise. Really think long and hard about how you can develop these ideas further. I'm blown away by the presentations. I'm honored to be here, and I want to give a shout out to Group 3, Group 4. I'm sorry, Group 4. No offense to Group 3, but Group 4. Woo-hoo. So thank you again for having me. Thanks, everyone.
First of all, thank you guys for having us. I learned a lot in these last 2 hours. I went and taught entrepreneurship at a school in the U.S. probably 3 months ago. It was a privileged high school, and they didn't have too many African American students, so they had entrepreneurs from different walks, but they wanted an African American entrepreneur talk at the school. And when I mean the energy and the intellect that you guys have surpassed anything they had. And first and foremost, I have been impressed by you guys. Your energy, your diligence, the way you want to learn is beautiful. Keep it up, and you guys will be all successful. As far as being an entrepreneur, start small. That's what I talk to my group. Everything isn't built big. Like when you look at Elon Musk and all these guys, they all started in a garage somewhere. My business, I started in my college dorm room. Start small and grow it piece by piece. $1, $2, $3, it all adds up. Because everybody thinks, oh, we need $5 million to start a business. No. You grow it small, and then when you get to a certain level, people with the big money will see you, and then they'll come knocking your door down if you have a good product. So I tell you that, start small. We did the energy company Group 3/Group 1. It sounds like a big project, but if we put it on paper and you grow, my man back here says he's going to proceed and try to make something happen. Put it on paper, figure it out, figure out the technology, and anything is possible. $4 billion a year, right? Yeah. I want my thought.
Shout out to Group 5 and 6 for having the best idea. We're just going to put that out there. No bias. And again, I want to thank you all for allowing us to come in. As I started off saying, this was an exchange, and I think I've learned more And we've learned more being here today than we've been able to impart. One of the things that I'm taking away is a validation of what I've always known, that there's a tremendous amount of talent, tremendous amount of energy, tremendous amount of intellect, passion, and hunger here on this continent and in this country. Don't forsake that. Don't go somewhere else to think that you gotta go there and start it. You have everything you need right here. Band together, use each other, and build it and grow. So thank you for allowing us in, and I wish you all the best.
I will keep it short. This was a wonderful experience for us. We hope that it was a wonderful experience for you all. I think that one of the things that I want you guys to take away outside of understanding the value of money and how much potential you guys have is that get passionate about something. Get passionate about something. Figure out what you're passionate about, what moves you, what drives you, and then you chase that dream with reckless abandon. You stay focused, you get locked in, and you say, you know what, I'm going to make this work for me. Understand we talked a lot about money, we talked a lot about wealth, but we really didn't talk about happiness. I want you guys to focus on what makes you happy. Because in reality, a lot of money may make him happy, but that may not make me happy. And ultimately, whatever it is that makes you happy is what you should be passionate about. We understand, like Sabrina said, and we all carry those pillars, that money makes the world go round. That is very true, right? And relationships, like Roosevelt said, was the axis. All of those things are true, but you have to figure out what makes your world go. What makes you happy? What makes you want to get up in the morning? What makes you want to have a family, or provide for your family? What can you see yourself doing every day for the rest of your life and be happy about? And understand that what you do can affect the lives of others. You can actually make a change in other people's lives. The reality of it is you guys are great, an awesome group. You're so insightful, so intelligent, and I love the energy. To be able to stand in front of a room full of youth and for you guys to be so enthusiastic about the message that's being relayed and to want to engage, it only makes us want to come back and spend more time with you. I think we were supposed to spend 15-minute segments. We went over in every segment, but it wasn't because of us, it was because of you. Because you guys are just that fantastic, just that enthusiastic. Love yourself, love the skin that you're in, love your environment, love the people that touch you every day, love the messages that are being poured into you, and love the love that you can pour out to everyone else. I appreciate your time, and I think that you guys are phenomenal, and I hope we can come back.
I want to express my sincere gratitude to the founder and the visionary of this amazing school, Madame Sar. We met online on Facebook. Someone was, saying about the opportunities, and I went to the website and was blown away, and I reached out to her, and we had an amazing hour-and-a-half conversation over WhatsApp. So thank you for allowing us to come here and for our partners.
You never know where it's going to go. You never know who's going to connect. So Madam Patricia is the one who put IQRA on some, I think it's blacks living abroad, or blacks working abroad, or something like that. Some Facebook page, and literally overnight, it looked like it went viral. My box, I woke up and I was like, flooded with people who want to come work here, and I got so overwhelmed. I was just going through applications, and I pressed the wrong button and wind up offering Madam Lamb a job. I didn't even know. She's like, I'm not really trying to come work. You know what I mean? But I got something, that I want to come and partake. I want to come and share with you all. And so anytime somebody says that to me, I'm like, Bismillah. Anything that we can bring, something good for you here, we're available. But you too, when you go out, you're marketing IQRA. You're talking about the things, the wonderful things, and if you keep on talking about it a lot, you're going to find people that are connected in different areas that can connect to what we're doing here. And if it's not for you, it could be for future generations. But just keep talking positive about what you're doing. That's for students, teachers, everything. That's how
you start things, networking, just talking positively about what you're doing and where you want to go. Somehow, some way, it will be connected to somebody else's goals. And then this will happen. I didn't see this coming. All I knew it was going to happen, and I think all of us are going to be benefited from the opportunity. So I'm so thankful. You have every invitation, Bismillah, to come back again. You can even just leave Taro B and just stay with me. Yeah. Your home is here now. You have a place here in Senegal. Thank you. Well, we're excited about our partnership. You know, Madam Sarr will share with you the World of Money app that we have. That the video that you saw, there's about 60 other videos, and they're taught by World of Money students just like you in the U.S. about everything, about mutual funds and investing and philanthropy and entrepreneurship, and everything is on there. And then 4 of the videos so far have been translated into French, Spanish, Swahili, and Portuguese. And eventually all of them will be. Because we believe in providing content for you in the languages that you speak by those who, you know, are students that are your age. So when I founded this organization 11 years ago, and the name, the World of Money, you know, I didn't know that I had the vision that I would be standing here today with my, you know, with World of Money's amazing leaders. But it is the world of money. You know, money is one of the most powerful currencies that will follow you your entire life. It just will, whether you're paying attention or not. It's as powerful as your, you know, Islamic practice, as well as, you know, your love. It's that powerful. And so if you move into one of the things that you're concerned about and decide, I'm going to use money for good, not for greed, for good, so that I can build financial stability, not only for myself, but my family and my community and my nation, everything will change. Everything will change. And we know that you have it in you to do. We saw your brilliance today. We're going to be tweeting and posting, and as soon as we can get some Wi-Fi back at the hotel, you know, but just thank you so much. We're honored to be in your midst, and we have some gifts we'd like to share with you. And then we want to take a group photo. Is that cool? Yeah. Oh, wait. Did you like my hosting coming to the stage? Yeah. All right, team. So one of the gifts, someone take this. One of the gifts, everyone will get a World of Money bag, and then everyone will get. Who likes taking photos of themselves? Here's the World of Money system.